Engines growled outside Lincoln, high like distant thunder as the gym lights glowed gold against the night. 17-year-old Mia Cole swung her leg off her dad's Harley, prom dress shimmering under the street lamp, leather denim vest snug over her shoulders. That night, a teen girl would be kicked out of prom for her dress, and when the principal saw the back of it, she would go completely silent. If you love stories of courage and respect, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell us where you're watching from. And get ready. This one's about judgment, loyalty, and the sound of motorcycles in a school parking lot. Mia wasn't just any teen. She was a 17-year-old honor student from Redstone, Kansas, captain of the art club, raised by her dad, Jack Cole, 45, a retired U.S. Army staff sergeant with 2 combat tours and a chest full of quiet medals. After losing Mia's mom in a car accident when she was 11, Jack had joined the Patriot Riders, a biker group that escorted military funerals and charity rides for veterans. Prom was supposed to be their big, normal night. No flags, no funerals, no salutes, just music, lights, and a girl in a dress. But Mia couldn't leave her story behind. She spent months sewing her own prom dress, from her late mom's old gown, and one of Jack's worn denim vests. From the front, it was simple and elegant, a black A-line dress with a sweetheart neckline. From the back, where the denim panel replaced silk, it told the truth. She had hand-stitched 12 names in silver thread. 12 soldiers from her dad's unit, 12 lives gone. Above the names was a single patch from the Patriot Riders, a soaring eagle, a folded flag, and the words, "Ride for the Fallen." At the very top, a tiny gold star pin, for families who had lost someone in service. The Patriot Riders rolled in behind her, a line of chrome and steel under the stadium lights. These weren't gang bikers. These were veterans, mechanics, truck drivers, and one 68-year-old grandmother with a louder bike than all of them. They dismounted quietly, giving Mia a thumbs up as she walked toward the gym, heels clicking on the pavement. Inside, Principal Ellen Harlow, 52, stood by the door with the security officer, trying to manage the arriving students. She'd taught at Lincoln, high for nearly 30 years. Tough, by the book, known for saying, "Rules protect everyone." When she heard the roar of engines, her jaw clenched. "Bikers at prom," a parent whispered. "This is a school, not a biker bar," another muttered. The rule book was clear. No gang symbols, no leather vests, no inappropriate attire. When Mia stepped through the doors, Harlow saw only the front of her dress. She relaxed a little. "You look lovely, Mia," the principal said, nodding. "Go enjoy your night." Mia smiled and stepped forward, but a group of parents called out. "Check the back of that dress," one snapped. "There's some kind of patch," another added. Mia froze as the security guard moved around behind her. He saw denim. He saw a large patch. He saw what looked, to an untrained eye, like a biker colors jacket. "Principal Harlow," he said sharply. "This violates dress code." The music from inside thumped through the double doors. Teen laughter spilled into the hallway. But right there, just feet from the dance floor, the air turned cold. "Mia," Principal Harlow said, voice hardening, "I'm afraid you'll have to leave. We do not allow gang-related symbols or leather in the building. Your dress is inappropriate for prom." The word hit like a slap. Inappropriate. Jack stepped forward, calloused hands curling into fists at his sides. The Patriot Riders closing ranks behind him like a quiet wall of steel. "No trouble," Jack said softly. "We're just here to watch my girl walk in." "No exceptions," the principal replied. "She can come back without the vest." Mia's eyes burned. "This isn't a gang vest," she whispered, voice shaking. "It's my mom's dress, and my dad's patch, and their names." "Rules are rules," a parent hissed. "This is not the place for that biker stuff." They had no idea. Jack took a breath, about to argue, when Principal Harlow did something everyone would remember. She stepped behind Mia to get a clearer look. Really look. Her eyes traced the eagle patch, the folded flag, the words, "Ride for the Fallen." Then she saw the names, one by one, stitched in careful silver thread. And halfway down, her eyes locked on a name that froze her in place. First Lieutenant Daniel Harlow. Kaya, Doinseoit. Her brother, the older brother who had never come home. The man whose funeral procession had been escorted years ago by a silent line of Patriot Riders she had watched through tears, standing on a church lawn in her black dress. Her breath caught. She saw the tiny gold star pin at the top of the panel, the same pin that sat in a jewelry box on her nightstand. Her hand lifted without thinking, fingertips almost touching the fabric. Who stitched this?" she whispered. "I did," Mia said, turning, confused but unafraid now. "My dad served with Lieutenant Harlow. He told me your brother saved 3 men in his unit. I wanted to honor him. I wanted to honor all of them. Jack stepped forward, voice low but steady. Ma'am, your brother pulled me out of a burning truck outside Bakuba. I've been riding for him ever since. Tonight, my girl wanted to bring them all to prom. That's all this is. Silence flooded the hallway. The parents who had complained stared at the floor. The security guard shifted uncomfortably. Principal Harlow closed her eyes for a moment. When she opened them, they were wet. Everyone, back up, she said, voice trembling. This isn't a gang symbol. This is a memorial. She swallowed hard. Mia, you are not banned from prom. You're leading it. She turned to the open doors and raised her voice. Ladies and gentlemen, she called into the gym, before we crown a king or queen tonight, I want you to see something. The DJ lowered the music as students turned. Mia walked in. The Patriot riders framed in the doorway behind her like a quiet honor guard. This dress, Harlow said, gesturing to the back, carries the names of 12 soldiers. One of them is my brother, Lieutenant Daniel Harlow, who gave his life in 2008. She didn't wear this to break rules. She wore it so we remember why we get to dance in peace at all. The gym was silent. Then slowly, applause rose from the students. Then louder still. Type respect in the comments, the narrator's voice would say to the viewers. If you believe courage can show up in denim, silk, and silver thread. Respect, respect, respect. Later that night, as the prom lights reflected off the Patriot riders' chrome outside, Principal Harlow stepped up to Jack. Next year, she said, voice firm again but softer around the edges. We're changing the dress code. Service patches and memorials are welcome here. This school will never call them inappropriate again. Some rules stay. Some rules change. Respect should never be optional. As Mia danced with her dad under the gym lights, her dress moved like a flag in a gentle wind, the names on her back shining. Never judge a rider by the leather. Never judge a dress by the patch. And never forget the fallen who let the music play. If this story moved you, hit subscribe and ring that bell. More powerful biker stories are on the way. And tell us in the comments, would you have let Mia into prom the moment you saw that dress?